there's a thing called Veterans Aid and Attendance. It's supplemental income for a veteran or spouse of a veteran or a child that might qualify.
Okay. So it's very specific to that field.
Specific to that type of care. Okay. So just think of it that way. Now there's an application you can put in, but it's better for most families if they go to a veterans organization and have that organization prepare that. Okay. Now if there's some planning involved, if we're trying to manage the planning side of it and set aside assets, that's where we come in. Okay, so John came in thinking, hey, Shawn, can you help me out? So I asked him, where are you guys at? He said, well, we're at $135,000, which is right in the zone where you start being able to apply for Veterans Aid and Attendance for a family member of the veteran.
$135,000 in yearly costs?
It's a combination of income and assets. So if your income and assets are
equal that amount,
are under, and I think it's $138,000 right now, but again, that's a number I look up. I don't try and memorize it.
Sure. But there is a threshold of some kind.
There's a threshold of income and assets, and you calculate it, and you figure it out, and there it is. Okay. So that's your threshold. He was at the threshold. And so he asked me if I could do that. I said, John, we're not doing just the application. We generally do the planning. And then if the application is part of the planning, we can certainly do that. But at this point, that's not part of what we do. But explain to me what happened with your mom. How long has she been in the nursing home? Oh, she's been there 9.5 years. I said, gee, how much did she start with? About $1 million. So she started 9 years ago with $1 million, and she's down to $135,000.
Yeah.
John, had you come in 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, we could have set aside some of that money in trust. You could have applied for the veterans benefits much earlier and still had money left over to make sure she's taken care of at the nursing home.
Yeah.
And also because you and your wife really would need this money at some point, it would have been there for you too.